Hello there, and welcome to Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, you'll learn about the Berger Picard, an energetic, medium-sized breed that's a member of the herding family. Also known as the Picardy Shepherd, Berger Picards are distinguished by their strange looks, intelligence, and independence. We've gathered all this information to help you make an informed decision if you find yourself drawn to this beautiful dog. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the Join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the Join button. Now, let's get into the video. Dog breed history. The Berger Picard is a long-standing breed whose origin is unknown. It's believed that its ancestors have lived in France since the Middle Ages, and it could be a relative of the canines that the Central European Celts introduced to France. It is also closely related to other French herding dogs such as the Briard and Beauceron, despite being the oldest herder known to exist. The word shepherd in French is berger, and the northern French area of Picardy is where these canines were first bred. Around 400 BC, during the Second Celtic invasion of Gaul, sheep-herding dogs were transported to northern France and the Pas-de-Calais, where the breed's ancestors lived. They were in the same class as the Briard and Beauceron at the inaugural dog exhibition in France in 1863. Picard's population decreased due to World Wars I and II to the extent that the dogs almost became extinct. Picards were formally recognized as a breed in France in 1925, and more recently, Picards started to enter the United States. Additionally, the breed had a rise in popularity as the focus of the 2005 film Because of Winn-Dixie. In 2015, the American Kennel Club granted the Picard formal recognition. Appearance. The Berger Picard is a lean, well-built herding dog with robust bones. A Berger Picard's upright ears, which are 4 to 5 inches high, wavy fawn or brindle-colored undercoats, wiry topcoats, and muscular tail, which tapers to a unique J-hook, make them easy to identify. Males may stand up to 26 inches tall, while females can only reach 21 inches. The dog typically weighs 50 to 70 pounds. The rectangular head is adorned with shaggy eyebrows, a beard, and a mustache, giving off the idea of a wise and worldly Frenchman. Picards have a characteristic grin with dark and gleaming brown eyes. Temperament. Picards are amiable and good-natured dogs. They're vigilant, devoted to their family, and reliable watchdogs. This dog thrives in a busy environment where it'll get plenty of mental and physical activity. Since Picards have spent ages acting independently and in control of their own problems, early socialization and constructive instruction are required to deal with their tendency towards stubbornness. But not to worry, they're swift to learn new orders because of their high intelligence. Training is more of an exercise in negotiating their complex emotional minefields to persuade them to do something than it is in really teaching them how to do it. Although Picards like interacting with humans and are often kind to kids, they might be wary of strangers. They don't usually bark. They have a tendency to be needy and rely heavily on human company. For this reason, the Berger Picard Club of America, the official parent club of the AKC, urges owners to make sure the dogs spend time with their family, go on trips, and visit areas where they'll meet people or other dogs, since socialization may help the dogs have healthy connections. Socialization. If you own a Berger Picard, we advise that you place great importance on socialization. These dogs will become timid and scared rather than necessarily becoming violent if they're not properly socialized. If you often host visitors, you may want to take caution while bringing one home, since they can be highly reticent with strangers. Although their reserved demeanor won't always translate into violence, they might lose their cool if a visitor insists on petting the puppy. Berger Picards are affectionate and laid-back dogs, and once they feel at home with their family, they may become quite relaxed. They like playing with kids, but as with any other breed, you should never leave young children alone while the dog is around. While playing in the backyard, they're considerably more likely to accidentally step on a child, so ensure that playtime is adequately supervised. Grooming. The Berger Picard possesses a waterproof, wiry outer coat and a soft, insulating undercoat. It doesn't require trimming since doing so might ruin the texture of the coat. During the shedding season, dead hair may be removed by brushing with a rake and a slicker brush every day or two to prevent it from landing on the floor and furnishings. To get rid of loose hair and grime, you must brush your pet a couple of times every month. It's rarely necessary to bathe them. They don't need to be overly pampered since they're used to playing on farms, and using soap will just strip their fur of essential oils. However, examine your dog's ears at least once weekly for irregularities like wax accumulation and debris. The Picard's nails should be frequently clipped, as with other breeds. Additionally, try to brush its teeth every day. Exercise. This energetic breed requires a lot of daily physical activity and mental stimulation. Prolonged inactivity and neglect will probably make these sensitive, intelligent canines act destructively. For active owners, the Berger Picard is the perfect companion. They're enthusiastic companions in all types of sports, games, and outdoor activities because of their hardy constitutions, agility, and limitless energy. They flourish in environments with plenty of space to move about, as you'd imagine. Still, they can also survive in urban areas. Plan to spend much time outside with them since they need at least an hour of strenuous daily activity. Picards adore swimming and fetch and make excellent hiking and biking companions. Agility, tracking, obedience, flyball, French ring sport, rally, and herding are among the sports in which many Picards compete. Training. Picards are very clever and eager to please, making training them not too difficult. Early socialization and puppy training sessions are essential to stop undesirable habits from forming. If possible, begin socializing and teaching your dog while he or she is still a puppy to establish positive behavior. Some Berger Picards may become wary of unfamiliar people and environments if they're not adequately socialized as pups. As often as you can, you should strive to introduce children to new people and settings while ensuring that they're pleasant. It is advisable to approach a professional for assistance if you do not believe you can complete the assignment. Use praise and rewards as well as other positive reinforcement training techniques at all times. Due to sensitivity to strong punishments, this breed may become resistant to training. Additionally, to preserve your dog's attention, try to make your training sessions enjoyable and exciting. The breed may get bored with too much repetition and can have a stubborn tendency. Diet and nutrition. Due to their athletic and energetic nature, Berger Picards need enough nourishment to suit their demands. The Berger Picard should thrive on premium dog food, whether it's produced commercially or is made at home under the guidance and consent of your veterinarian. Remember, the diet must be suitable for the dog's age, whether it's a puppy, adult, or senior. Discover which foods fit the bill for canine consumption and which don't. Your dog should always have access to fresh water, and give it a nutriently complete food, usually in the form of 2 measured meals each day. To be sure that you're addressing your dog's specific requirements, discuss the sort of food you're using and the quantity with your veterinarian. For instance, your Berger Picard may need more nutrients if it has an active lifestyle. Lastly, we like to say that some dogs are prone to obesity, so keep an eye on your dog's calorie intake and weight. Treats may be a valuable training tool, but offering them in excess might lead to obesity. Health. Throughout its whole life, the Berger Picard is usually a highly healthy dog breed. However, some genetic health conditions, such as hip dysplasia and specific eye issues, include progressive retinal atrophy. Compared to certain other breeds, they are less common. Therefore, less is known about their health. There is no assurance that your dog will have any of these ailments, even though it is known that the breed is susceptible to them. The good news is that breeders often test the dogs before selling them, and the breed's owners tend to be highly devoted. Additionally, they often send blood samples to a particular DNA bank, which enables scientists to discover more about the canines. Do well to take your dog for regular checks with the veterinarian. This is the best way to discover any illnesses before they become severe. Would you consider getting yourself a Berger Picard? Let us know your reasons in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button to get early access to our upcoming videos plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.